Have you ever wondered, like, why haven't we seen more of those, like, super affordable, easy to buy insurance options,
Yeah.
um, just popping up on your phone or your laptop?
Yeah.
I mean, those small ticket digital products,
Yeah.
those seem like such a no-brainer to me, at least,
Hmm.
for reaching way more people and, generating new income streams for insurance companies, right?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Yeah. What's the snag, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't we seeing that more often?
That's exactly what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out why insurance companies, are so hesitant to really dive into this, this potentially lucrative market.
I think it's a fascinating question, particularly when you think about the potential benefits.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think one of the first things that jumps out, especially if you're interested in business strategy, is the cost hurdle.
Okay.
Historically, launching any new insurance product has been expensive, right?
Hmm.
And even these smaller digital offerings, they've traditionally required a lot of upfront investment.
Right. And things like IT and development. And that can make the cost per policy look really high when the premiums are relatively low.
So you're saying like you're an insurance company and you're like, okay, how quickly can we make back our money on a $5 or $10 policy?
That's the calculation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And building on that,
Yeah.
it makes sense that insurers would also be worried about the time it takes to actually get these products to market.
Right.
We're often talking, 3 to 6 months at least.
Wow. Yeah.
And in today's world, things move so fast
Oh, yeah. The digital world.
that kind of delay can be a real
A
disadvantage.
huge missed opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Speed and agility are super crucial in this space.
Uh-huh.
And those longer timelines, they can really limit an insurer's ability to respond to new trends.
To keep up.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then you have the challenge of how do you actually sell these low commission items effectively?
Right.
Traditional agent networks aren't really built for this.
It's not like selling, a big life insurance policy.
Right.
So how do you reach a broad audience digitally in a way that makes sense financially, for everybody?
Yeah, for everyone involved.
Yeah.
You need like massive scale to make that work.
Exactly.
It's not like those high commission products where you can just like send out a sales team.
Right.
Yeah. So that digital piece seems to be a real sticking point.
It is.
And that brings up another issue, the expertise within these traditional companies.
Yeah.
When it comes to digital sales and marketing, are they equipped to handle this?
That's a great point. Engaging with customers online effectively requires a really specific skill set.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these insurers might be more comfortable with those traditional methods.
Yes.
And they might not have the in-house
The
expertise.
digital know-how.
Yeah, to really make these small ticket offerings work.
Right.
They might not understand how you or other customers behave online.
Yeah.
And that's crucial.
So for our listeners out there, who are following along with this,
Yeah.
it sounds like the big challenges here are the upfront costs,
Uh-huh.
the slow rollout of new products,
Yes.
figuring out distribution,
Distribution's huge.
and having the right digital marketing skill.
Absolutely.
But what's interesting to me is that we are seeing some companies popping up who are claiming to have a totally different approach,
Right?
one that addresses these hurdles.
Yeah.
Take B4E Insurtech Inc., for example.
Okay.
They say they can do things much more affordably, get products out there way faster.
Really?
Yeah, like in weeks, not months.
Wow.
And they claim to have access to all these digital distribution channels,
Interesting.
even using AI to help with sales.
That's potentially very disruptive.
Yeah.
If they can actually deliver on those promises of cost efficiency
Yeah.
by leveraging existing digital infrastructure and speeding up that deployment,
Right.
it could really lower the barrier to entry. And this idea of accessing different digital channels like embedded insurance
Right.
or affinity partnerships,
Mm-hmm.
that could solve the distribution challenge
Yeah.
for those low premium products.
And for you, the listener, that could be huge.
Oh, yeah.
This idea of embedded insurance where you could just add a small policy when you're buying something else online.
Like when you buy a plane ticket.
Exactly. Or affinity partnerships.
Yeah. Yeah.
That could make insurance way more accessible.
Yeah.
And then using AI for customer engagement, that could be the key to scaling those digital sales.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The whole new way of thinking about insurance
it really is.
in this digital age.
So to sum it all up for you,
Yeah.
the main reasons why we haven't seen this explosion of small ticket digital insurance options
Yeah.
really comes down to those core challenges we talked about.
Those traditional barriers.
The high upfront, cost the slow timelines, the difficulty reaching customers profitably, and the lack of digital expertise.
But, even with those challenges, the potential benefits are still huge.
Yeah.
I mean, wider coverage and new revenue streams.
Uh-huh.
So this raises a really important question.
Yeah.
As we look to the future of insurance,
Oh.
given all these challenges and these new solutions popping up, what fundamental shifts do traditional insurance models need to make
Yeah.
to really capitalize on the potential of digital and microinsurance offerings?
Sure.
It's not just about adding technology. It's about a deeper transformation in how they approach the market and the customer.
And how they think about doing business.
Exactly.
Wow. So much to think about there.
I know, right?
Well, thanks for breaking it all down for us.
This is my pleasure.
Really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I enjoyed it.
And to all of our listeners out there, be sure to join us next time for another deep dive into the world of insurance and beyond.
Absolutely.
See